coordinate? You look so darling.
Spirit
I
Day.
hate it.
This is all for you.
Oh.
Anna, you've been acting since you were a little girl.
Yeah.
And you're just a little lady now. But you recently received a residual check, okay, from the early days.
From the early days, I got a residual check from the original cast recording of High Society, which was the show that I did when I was 12 years old. And, you know, I hadn't thought about it in years and years, and I got a check for $1.90. So showbiz pays off.
Right.
And, yeah, and I'm going to have it framed, and I just figure if times get tough, I can always break the glass. You know, dig
Buy
in.
a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even enough for a cup of
Just
coffee
some ramen
nowadays.
noodles.
Yeah, totally. Now, you're obviously not just an incredibly talented singer, as you saw in that clip, but you are a kick-ass lip syncer. I was just telling you backstage about that lip sync battle. And this is this amazing, super fun new show. You did the J-Lo song Booty on Lip Sync Battle.
Why I did that, I'll never know. I mean, I thought it would be funny, the idea of me singing Booty, because I don't have much of a booty. It's very flat. You know, coming out and singing about my big booty. And then J-Lo came on at the end, you know, in this, like, you know, cameo. Like, can't thank her enough for doing that and being there. But, yeah, then there's this moment at the end where we're, like, back to back, and her booty looks very different from my booty.
The best
Why
moment
did I-
is you had hair wind. You came up and there was like this hair fan.
I know. I was really trying to channel J-Lo. Yeah, there was a moment where I was like, are you going to have a camera just there so I can do a big, like a big sort of, yeah. There was a big fan. I just stood in the hair fan.
I always think every girl looks better when you have a fan.
Yeah.
Everybody does when it's just sort of blowing in the Okay.
Let's get some wins for everybody.
When you're here to talk about Pitch Perfect 2,
Yeah.
I was up late watching it last night. Number one, it's better than Pitch Perfect 1. Sometimes sequels are like, womp, womp, but that didn't happen this time.
Like what?
Womp,
Like
womp,
womp,
womp, womp. That didn't happen this time. But funny things happened to you in the airport, I'm told. Somebody came up to you, had something really funny happen to you.
Well, I travel a lot, and I was getting off of this plane, and this gentleman was with security, and he came up to me, and he was like, can I ask you for a favor? Do you like dogs? And I was like, I love dogs. And he was like, we're training one of our drug dogs, and, you know, will you participate in, like, a little exercise for training? And I was like, of course, that's so cute. It was this little basset hound with a little, you know, like, vest on. It's so cute. And they, like, put something in my bag, and then, like, they're like, just walk past, and, like, if he barks, then we'll reward him. And I walked past. I was trying not to look too obvious. I had my acting face on. I was, like, totally normal. And the dog barked and found it, and so they treated him. And I went to pet it, and it barked at me because it thought I was a criminal.
No!
And I was like, what did you put in my bag, like, to make it think that there were drugs in my bag? And they were like, cocaine.
No!
But did they choose you because it's you?
No, it was totally random.
They just chose you randomly?
It was completely random. And then the dog kept kind of barking at my bag even when they took it out because the smell was still sort of residually there. And I was like, what happens the next time I'm in an airport and the dog thinks there's something in my bag? Like, being like, oh, there was this thing where I did this exercise, like, no one's buying that.
The tabloid headline, Anna Kendrick does cocaine.
I had to throw that bag away because I was so afraid of...
Yes.
Solid excuse. Good one.
I heard coffee grounds could knock out that smell. But,
How do you know that?
But you don't know that from personal experience.
Wikipedia.
so the first Pitch Perfect was a smash hit. Yes. Pitch Perfect 2, which opens today, has already generated a lot of buzz. So tell us, what are the Barton Bellas up to in this sequel?
Yeah, it's they've disgraced themselves, and they have to kind of get back into the good graces of the of America.
Let's just say a vagina is involved.
Yes.
Well, let's just say that.
Yes,
Just one?
just a little. Yeah, it's just one vagina.
A wardrobe mount malfunction. A wardrobe malfunction.
There's a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
And so we go on a world competition, and it's great because everybody's, you know, enthusiastic and they're upping their game. And Becca, the character that I play, is just sort of so over everything all the time that I was like, you girls go crazy. I'm just going to be doing Becca, just, you know, deadpan, unhappy Becca all the time. Love it. Easiest job in the world.
And Snoop Dogg is in Pitch Perfect 2. Snoop Dogg as himself, right?
Yeah, as himself. And we do this really funny scene together where he's singing a Christmas song, and then I sort of sing a Christmas song over him. We do this sort of mashup. And it was going to maybe be Blue Christmas, and there was this really beautiful arrangement. And then at the last second, they were like, actually, it's going to be Here Comes Santa Claus. And so I had to sing Here Comes Santa Claus in front of Snoop Dogg. It was like the most embarrassing. It was like, this is so cool, but so weird, and it feels like a fever dream that I had. Where, like, I was at work, and Snoop Dogg was there, and I sang the Christmas Carol.
Don't change the
Stop! Anna Kendrick, ladies and gentlemen. Pitch Perfect 2 opens nationwide in theaters today. The Pitch Perfect 2 soundtrack is in stores now. However, everyone in today's studio audience is going home with a copy of it. For your chance to win a CD at home, go to thetalk.com. We'll be right back.